plane, if the pilot is 1 degree off of their destination and their journey, after 60 miles, they are 1 mile off course. So that's like such a minuscule, tiny amount. 1 degree, you're going to be a mile off within 60 miles. So the idea is to give you some strategies today that mean that you stay on course for where you want to get to in your business. Because if you are 1 degree off in 3, 6, 9, 12 months, by the end of next year, you're going to be going, oh my God, I'm completely not where I intended to be. And that can often come back to a little bit of your mindset and thought processes around it. In order to get to the person that I need to be, who's doing £100,000 a year now, who do I need to become to run a £200,000 a year business? So it's just thinking about from a foundational point of view, when you understand that you need to level up and when you understand where your weaknesses are, you're able to start thinking, okay, do I need to be somebody who actually commits to doing 1 post a day on social media? Do I need to be that person who commits to sticking to doing the YouTube videos? Do I need to be a person that actually, I need to be consistent? Because then we can say, okay, in order to be consistent, what do I need to do to be consistent? Well, I need to do 1 post a day. Okay, what's that's going to get me? Well, that could get me more leads in the future, which then is going to lead on to the advertising. So if you think in reverse, okay, this is the things I need to do, what type of person does those things? Dedication, commitment, consistency, all of those things are really, really vital. So I believe where you are now, the skills that got you to here are not the same skills that get you to from A to B. So there's going to be a degree of skills that you need to bring into place. But you think about lead generation, you think about sales, you think about strategy, you think about systems, team building, funnels, ads, emails, all of these things that nobody realistically teaches when you go self-employed that actually tend to make your life a little bit easier. We can't learn it all in 1 year. We can't learn it all. So what is the big skill that you want to focus on that's going to remove you from A to B? Because if you can improve you, that's when the consistency is going to kick in. That's when the resilience is going to kick in. You know, one of the challenges that I see for lots of advisors is time management. This job is so demanding and I completely get it. You pull pillar to post, a down valuation on a property, an offer goes tits up, you know, whatever it might well be, all of a sudden the world and all of your organization goes out of the window, you're into firefighting mode and everything kind of goes a little bit to pot. And that's why whenever you get into the time management element of it, consistency, resilience, you know, consistency beats intensity 100% of the time. When we think about our time management, having a structure to your day, that it doesn't mean you're going to stick to it every single day, because none of us are perfect and shit happens. But the best thing you can do is wake up in the morning on the next particular day, your day's reset, you've got a new starting point, and you can go again with that rough structure, with that routine, with that habit. But time management or stress or anything like that, when I feel it, first thing I do is change environment. Like just get up, get out, go for a walk, move to a different area. I never realized until pandemic, funnily enough, and I underestimated, you know, how powerful a little 10-minute walk around the block can actually be. Networking. I really hated networking. And here's the thing, we all learned to ride a bike, we all learned to walk. And generally we hate the things that we're not particularly good at and are hard and difficult. Naturally, believe it or not, I'm not really a particularly social person. If you put me in a room of a load of people that I don't know, I'll be the person who stands in the side on their own. So going networking was my worst nightmare. But the reason I had to do it was because I needed to be a person that could network, to make relationships, to benefit the business, to generate leads, to make more money. You have to do the things that you need to do, even when you don't want to get the result and the outcome that you ultimately seek. And the only way you get better with networking is the same way that I got better with public speaking, is you just have to freaking do it.